What's up guys, it's Allison. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going thrifting again. Probably a year ago now, I was actually really into thrifting and I would go almost every week. But I kind of realized that I wasn't wearing all of the stuff that I was thrifting, and thrifting is kind of tiring because you have to go through all of the pieces. So I just kind of stopped doing it for a while, but maybe it's the fall season or something, but I've been inspired to go thrifting again. I've been really wanting to get some cardigans to wear as tops. I'll insert the inspo pics that I've been seeing on Instagram and stuff. So I feel like I can definitely find those at the thrift store for cheap. And I've also been doing some online thrifting through Depop, Poshmark, and Etsy. So I'll also be showing those things in my haul later on. I did go to a Salvation Army yesterday and I picked up just 2 pieces. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll put my handle right here. I did show what I got on my stories, so I will also be showing those in the haul later on. So I'm going to try to be pretty particular about what I'm looking for today, mainly focusing on cardigans and knits and stuff like that. I've just been really into shirts that kind of button up like this too, so we'll see what we can get today. All right, this thrift store is so busy today, but I basically grabbed all of the cardigans that I could, and I'm gonna go try them on. Back in the car, and I always come out with a lot of stuff when I come to this thrift store, so this is my haul. I spent 30 bucks, but $34.82, but $16 of that was for a film camera that we actually thrifted as well, so pretty good haul. I got a good number of cardigans to satisfy this little craving. Alright, so we are back at home. It's been a week. I went thrifting in the clips that you saw earlier last weekend, and I also ordered a couple of stuff off of Etsy, and so I have everything now, washed it all, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what I got. So before the clip that I vlogged a little bit of when I went thrifting, I actually went thrifting before that at Salvation Army, and I picked up 2 things from there. The first thing is this top that I immediately fell in love with, and it's this striped knit t-shirt. It's 100% cotton. It's by Liz Claiborne, and it just has these perfect warm tone fall colors as stripes, and it's super comfortable, super easy to wear. This is the exact thing that I love getting at thrift stores, so when I just saw it on the rack, I immediately put it in my cart. I feel like this is one of those items where people see it and they say yeah, that's an Allison shirt. So I was really excited to pick this up. Later on when I was checking out, I was kind of second guessing myself a little bit, and when I brought it home, because I do buy these kinds of tops a lot, and sometimes I don't end up wearing them as often as I think for whatever reason. So I was kind of worried that I didn't like it as much. But in the try on clips, I really love how I styled it. I paired it with some white jeans, which I feel make it look a little bit more summery and just kind of really fresh, because this orange stripe here is also pretty bright and kind of pastel. So I feel the colors and the lighter colors just really go well together, and then paired with the necklaces that I layered, I feel it makes it look very modern vintage, you know. So yeah, that's probably one of my favorite outfits that I styled for this haul, and I am super glad that I found this. I will be wearing it for a long time. The second thing that I got from Salvation Army is something that I was debating on whether I should get, and I ultimately pulled the trigger and immediately became so attached to it. I actually washed it and was dumb enough to throw it in the dryer because I felt this fabric would be fine in the dryer, and I figured if it shrunk a little bit it would be okay because it's a bit oversized, but completely regretted that decision. When I pulled it out, it actually had these well, first of all, I'll just show you what it is, but it's this perfect light camel oversized blazer, and I found it in the women's section, but it does have a pretty masculine fit to it, so I'm not really sure. It does have shoulder pads, and it has this interesting like blush colored silky lining in it, which is cool. I just really love how the color looked on me. It is definitely like a little bit oversized, but it's not too oversized, because if I try to shop in like the men's blazer section like I've seen a lot of people do, those blazers are way too big for my frame personally. I feel like this one is like a nice moderate oversized look. Honestly, this blazer doesn't feel super high quality, like judging by the fabric and even like the buttons, but I feel like it just looks very nice, and I kind of like that it's more lightweight. I really liked these gold buttons. They look really nice and shiny and pretty, but actually when you feel them, they feel pretty plasticky. But yeah, like I was saying, after I took it out of the dryer, I saw this like bubbling all over the front of the jacket, and I actually was able to smooth out some of it, but it almost looks like it's pilling here, but it's just these like bubbles. And I did a bit of research, and I think it's because the way that some of the cheaper suit jackets are made, they use glue to bond fabric instead of like canvas or something. I feel like because I was able to smooth out a little bit, it's still wearable now. But yeah, lesson learned, never throw your suit blazer in the dryer. You're not even supposed to like dry clean it. I don't have a lot of blazers, I don't have a lot of experience laundering them, but I am really happy with this one. Unfortunately, I don't have the prices on all of the items anymore. I can give you a rough estimate, but nothing was like super expensive. The top here was probably like $3 or $4, and then this blazer I think was like less than $7. So moving on to the second thrift store, which is where I got the majority of my stuff. I went in with a plan, and my plan was to get cardigans, and I did pretty good. I picked up 4 cardigans. The first one is this really cute lavender one. I love this one. It looks super vintage. It's just like a really soft material. There was like a tag on it that said some special yarn that's supposed to feel like cashmere, and it is super soft. It has this really pretty like braided detail here, and I love the little pearl buttons. I just feel like it looks super precious, and this is a really nice like relaxed fit. I'm not going to alter this one at all. I feel like it looks great just tucked into jeans. Purple was my favorite color when I was younger, but I don't think I have any other purple clothes, so I really like this little lavender sweater. The second one I picked up is probably my favorite cardigan that I got, I want to say. It also, I just feel like, is the most me. I can just see myself wearing it a lot, and it just has a really great fit. So it's not the most fall colored cardigan, but I love yellow. This one is in a really nice ribbed fabric. I really like the little scalloped edges along the shirt, and I just feel like these little details are so cute and sweet, and you don't really find it a lot on clothes these days. The bottom is also a really cute little lettuce hem. This one actually had some pretty bad stains on it. Like, I'll insert a clip of what it looked like, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get the stains out, but I love the cardigan so much, and I think it was only like $2, so I figured it was worth taking the risk, and I'm so happy. I think the trick was soaking it in OxiClean for a couple of hours. That really seemed to help. I also have the like Shout stain scrubber where you can really like scrub the gel into the fabric, so I did that first, and then I soaked it in OxiClean for a while, and the stain just like lifted out. I was so surprised. So yeah, I'm so happy that I was able to save this cardigan, and I love it. Okay, this next cardigan is just like kind of an experiment for me, honestly. I picked up this really cute red cardigan. It's like an acrylic cotton mix. It's a 1X size, so it's like super oversized and baggy, but it actually had this big panel of embroidery on the bottom. I'll insert a little clip, and it was really cute, but a little too like juvenile for what I wanted, so I decided that this would be a great one to try cropping. So I ended up just cutting like right above the bit of embroidery, and altering clothes is really scary for me, especially cutting things. I'm just so scared that I'm gonna mess it up, and like I usually do. This one I thought would be pretty easy to just cut off, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the hem of this. Luckily, it doesn't look bad when you wear it because the fabric is pretty heavy and has like a nice drape to it on the bottom, so you don't see like my ugly cut off edge. But I'm pretty sure this fabric is going to unravel, so I have to figure out like if I can sew it off or something. But overall, I do really like how it looks. It's a little bit shorter and a bit like airier than I would feel comfortable wearing on its own, so I'd probably have to wear like a crop tank or a bandeau or something underneath it. Oh, I forgot to mention that my favorite part about this cardigan is the little flower button details, which I think is so cute. So yeah, I keep finding little red pieces of the like yarn everywhere, and definitely need to do something about the hem. The last cardigan that I picked up from that thrift store was only 99 cents, and that is part of the reason why I decided to pick it up. It's honestly really cute. I just feel like there aren't going to be that many occasions where I feel like I'm going to wear it, and it is this really cute sparkly, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's a cropped cardigan with some gold metallic thread all throughout, and it's actually really pretty and pretty subtle in my opinion. It has a really nice cropped fit. This one is actually like borderline too small for me, but I just thought it looked really cute, and for 99 cents I figured why not. Okay, the only other thing that I picked up from that thrift store was a skirt. I've been really into midi skirts lately. I just feel like they're so easy and comfortable to wear. I saw this one and I really liked the print of it. I just feel like it looks very vintage. You can see it's just kind of like a nice neutral, and again, I really like the little edge detailing. Like this one has a bit of lace on the top of the elastic here. This one is like a little bit too big for me. It's labeled as a size 6 and it doesn't hit my leg at the most flattering place. So I'm thinking if I get to altering these things that I would kind of cinch the waist a little bit more so that it would sit higher and cut at like above the knees, I'm thinking. So yeah, I think this is a really nice, comfortable skirt that I can wear for the fall, and I just really like the little print of it. All right, we are moving on to the last category of this haul, and that is denim jackets. So I love denim jackets, and I am constantly on the hunt for the perfect fitting denim jacket for me. I really like oversized jackets, ones that kind of have like a drop shoulder and like bigger sleeves and like a wider boxy fit, but I also don't like it to be too long. I like a cropped look, but I don't like actual like cut off hem. I would prefer if like it had the actual hem of a denim jacket, and that is what led me on this hunt for denim jackets. All of the ones I have I think are secondhand and like vintage, so I definitely really like the kind of thicker, heavier denim. I hadn't yet found one that fit me the perfect way. The ones that I currently have are pretty cropped and more form-fitting, or like just too oversized, and I felt like it just didn't flatter my figure that well. So I decided to take my hunt to the online thrift stores. So it's actually pretty funny. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 denim jackets here. I bought 3 recently, and then the 4th one is just like another one in my collection, but 3 of them are Gap denim jackets, and then the rest of the denim jackets that I have are Levi's ones. I wasn't trying to like discriminate on different brands, but I knew that I always like the Levi denim jacket, and it turns out that Gap just seems to have made cute denim jackets for like either youth size or just smaller sizes. This one is actually one that I didn't thrift recently, but I just wanted to show you the comparison. So this is one of my Gap denim jackets. This one is pretty cropped. It has pretty cropped sleeves. Like this hits me at like a 3/4 length, and the like length of the jacket is also pretty short. I really like wearing these with things like dresses. I feel like the cropped length goes with it really well, and I really like the wash of this jacket too. This one is in really good condition. I don't know if it's newer than the other ones that I have, but it's a size small. Okay, this next denim jacket is another Gap denim jacket, and I got this one off of Depop. I think it was like $25, and It's really cute. I was hoping this one would be the one, but when I got it, it was actually a little smaller than what I was hoping. So this one also just has like the nice vintage oversized fit. All of these Gap ones kind of have shorter sleeves and they're like a lot wider at the top and they really taper in at the bottom. I do really like this one. I might end up selling it now that I have the bigger one because I feel like this is in between the first Gap one and the other one. This one has like a bit of a baggier fit, but it doesn't look quite oversized on me, if that makes sense. And this is the newest Gap denim jacket to my collection. I got it off Etsy for around $50. Both of the jackets that I got there were around $50, which is not bad because I feel like a lot of vintage denim jackets at boutiques or on Etsy or just like vintage stores can like go up to $100, which is pretty crazy. But I feel like $50 is reasonable for a jacket that fits me really well. So I ended up picking up this one, and it is, I'm pretty sure, the exact same jacket as the previous one. The other one was a medium and this one is just sized up to an extra large, and I really like how this one fits. I feel like this is what I was going for with like really baggy arms but more of a cropped length. So yeah, this one is like pretty stiff. I feel like I just need to keep wearing it and washing it and hopefully it'll break in nicely. Very happy. It just took me 3 Gap denim jackets to get here, but I feel like I found the one. Okay, and the last denim jacket that I got is actually a Levi's one. This one's also from Etsy for about $50. I'm not super familiar with like vintage Levi's. I don't even know how old this one is, but I feel like it has a pretty standard fit. This one is listed as a size 36R. I actually do wish the shoulders were a bit wider on this jacket. I feel like this is supposed to be more of a fitted men's jacket, but it just looks a bit oversized on me. But I really like the color of this one. I don't really have any darker denim jackets that I like. It's a bit bigger than my Gap one and definitely a bit longer. The sleeves are longer, so I cut them up. So I feel like this is something that I'll be getting a lot of use out of in the fall and winter. This one isn't as like boxy as the Gap ones, but it's more oversized, if that makes sense. I tried this one on in the clips with the skirt that I got, and I feel like the length was okay. So if you made it to the end, thank you for watching. That is the end of my thrift haul. And honestly, secondhand shopping is just so addicting because I feel like you can find such great deals and it's just such a treasure hunt, which is what I love. The only thing I have to remind myself to be aware of is like going in with something specific that I want. I'm also kind of keeping an eye out for like leopard print tops. I didn't really see any that I liked at the thrift store, but I feel like that's definitely a trend that's coming in hard again this fall. So definitely keep an eye out for trendy pieces at the thrift store because fashion really recycles itself like year after year. I would definitely recommend checking out thrift stores around you first, but if you're looking for something super specific, it's really hard for me personally to find vintage denim jackets that fit me. I would definitely look online to places like Depop, Poshmark, Etsy, eBay. All of those have really great vintage pieces and you can find them for pretty affordable prices as well. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video.